So I'm uploading the video where I cut up the chicken and everything. It's probably going to take 3 hours. It's very long. I apologize for that. But now I'm going to show y'all how to make just regular old brown gravy. It's so easy. I have my rice cooked. I have my corn-on-the-cob cooked. And I'm hungry, so let's get the gravy made and we're going to eat. So you just basically have to make a roux, which is the basis of all, French dishes is the roux. So I poured out most of the grease. Now you do want to make your roux in the chicken grease because that is what's going to give it the flavor. So I just have probably, I guess about 1/4 of a cup of grease. So I'm going to add the flour to that. Y'all, I always make way too much. I got this grease too hot too. I always make enough gravy to feed Cox's army. Boy, I can tell I have not been cooking lately because I am so out of practice and making so many mistakes. So do as I say, not as I do. Okay. Okay, so I sprinkled a little flour in there, but you can see it's still too liquidy. So we want to make this thick, almost the consistency of cornmeal. So let's pour some more flour in there. One of my subscribers has asked me to make a banana cream pie. I have never in my life made a banana cream pie. I don't even think I've ever eaten one. So if any of y'all have a good recipe for that, if you can maybe copy and paste it in the comments. And do you make it for fresh bananas, or do you use like banana pudding, or how? Now I do have some vanilla wafers up here, so I do want to make a banana pudding one day, and that is something I am very familiar with making. You can see I'm about to burn this. I just don't know what's going on. So let's see, I was telling y'all that story about, so we moved to Knoxville, and I got the job with the TVA. I didn't even know what was wrong with me because I had never experienced severe clinical depression before. I just knew, I couldn't eat, I couldn't sleep. I just wasn't doing well at all. But I just kept pushing forward and trying to work and take care of the children and everything and live a productive life. But things just started getting really, really bad, and I started getting sick. In fact, the day that I went for my physical for the job with the Tennessee Valley Authority, I had not been eating because of the depression, and so I did the urine test and everything, and the nurse asked me, "Why are you in ketosis?" Well, that shocked me that she knew that I was losing weight. I had probably lost 15 or 20 pounds. I was down to about 97 from about 117. And I had to think quick. I couldn't say it's because I'm so depressed I can't eat. I've wanted that job. So I just said, I was on a diet so that I could fit into my clothes. So she accepted that explanation. And I got the job, but I ended up, I guess I worked there maybe 2 years altogether, but I ended up having a major nervous breakdown. And I went to over 50 doctors in a 2-year period. And they just could not find out what was wrong. I mean, they did all kinds of tests and just couldn't find out what was wrong. I eventually did get it diagnosed, which I will tell that story in another video. This is way too much roux. I better get rid of some of it, or I'm going to definitely have enough gravy to feed Katz's army. So you just brown it, you know, however dark you want your gravy to be. And I think that's dark enough. And you just want to add water to it. The water can be hot or cold, it doesn't matter. And then you just got to start stirring it a whole lot to get the lumps out of it. Oh yeah, I got way too much roux in there. Y'all, you know what? This skillet just ain't right. And I think I know what happened. When I went to Jill's to help her cook the food for baby Ife's birthday party, she told me to bring my iron skillet because she needed, she makes her yams homemade, and she kind of fries them like in oil and in the cast iron skillet. I bet you I picked up her skillet instead of mine because I know my skillet was bigger than this. I mean, this ain't got room for nothing. I'm going back up there in March. If not, I mean, no, Ife wasn't born in March. I'm going back up there next month. It's baby Ife's 1-year birthday. So I'm definitely going to get my skillet if she's got it. I just can't cook in this little tiny thing. But when we did live in Maynardville before we bought the house in Halls, I was very active in the school, in Copper Ridge Elementary School. And so Jason graduated from 8th grade at that school. And, you know, that school being out in the country and mostly farmers and farmers' children attend that school. A lot of those children don't go past 8th grade. So the principal always tried to do something special for them. You know, it's kind of like senior graduation. So we planned a trip to Disney World, and I was one of the chaperones. So I'll tell y'all about that trip. But this is still too thick. I got to add more water to it. I'll let y'all see what it looks like when I get it at the right consistency. You know, it'll look like it's the right consistency, but then after it boils, it does thicken up a lot. Okay, so what we want to do is add our salt and pepper to this. Now, instead of using water, you can use chicken broth. A secret ingredient. And the chicken broth would really make the gravy a lot more flavorful. There's a product called Kitchen Bouquet. It's a gravy seasoning product, and it also darkens the gravy. I have used that before, but I haven't bought it in a long time. But it's a good product. You know, you can add that to your gravy, and it will darken it right up. Okay, so I'm going to go ahead and start setting my plate. Some of my subscribers that live down in Florida told me today that it's hotter here than it is in Florida. But it won't stay this hot. That's one thing that we can look forward to here in New Jersey. It's only temporary. So I got my rice cooked. So we're going to have rice and gravy, fried chicken, and fresh Jersey corn on the cob. So, let me shuck this corn. See, I have some butter melting. This is my Cafe du Monde cup from Michael. I haven't heard from you, Michael, in about 3 months. Are you okay? I still have my, the beignet mix that you sent me in that basket from the Cafe du Monde, and I'm going to make beignets one morning. But, send me an email or a comment and let me know if you're okay. Alright, so we're going to shuck the corn. I got busy answering comments and I actually cooked it for 45 minutes instead of 35, but I think it's going to be okay. Y'all, when Jill and I went to Puerto Vallarta, we would go on the street and buy that Mexican street corn every day. Oh, that stuff is so good. I mean, I have tried to duplicate it, but it's impossible. You just can't duplicate the authentic street corn that you can get off the street in Mexico. Okay, so let's go ahead and salt and pepper the corn. I'm going to pour a little butter over it. Y'all, I just can't even tell you how good it feels to be back in the kitchen, cooking and on camera and telling y'all more little short stories. I sure appreciate y'all supporting me. You sure have enriched my life in more ways than you could ever imagine. And for that, I want to say thank you and that I love you. Okay, so let me get a piece of chicken out and we're going to go eat dinner. Like I said, I did get it a little brown, but that's okay. So let's see. I want a thigh. That's a thigh. I used to only eat breast, but now for some reason in my old age, I've reverted to liking thighs. Oh, I didn't taste it. I hope I got it seasoned enough. So this is what the gravy looks like. It's a little thin, you know. You can make it thicker. Just let it cook another couple of minutes. So I'll be saving this and might freeze it and have it one morning on some biscuits. Yeah, it needs more salt. I got a lecture from my doctor about losing weight. I said, I know. I promise I will. But it's so hard. I mean, especially when you're sick, it's all you can do to get food in the house and just get something cooked. Very difficult to try to concentrate on. Ooh, I need another plate. It's very difficult to try to concentrate on a food plan and a diet plan. Y'all, I know this is extravagant using paper plates, but I can't help it. I just can't. I don't have a dishwasher. I get so aggravated and frustrated having to wash dishes all the time. So this is one of my luxuries, using a paper plate. So I want to dive into this fried chicken and see what it tastes like. I sure am taking up a lot of y'all's time with these long videos. Y'all are going to be wishing that I had stayed with my short ones. Like I said, I did burn it a little bit, but it's still going to be good. Look at that. This sure is good, y'all. You know, you can go to churches and Popeyes and Bojangles and Do-Dangles and everything else, and you would never be able to duplicate Southern home fried chicken. Oh, this rice and gravy is so good. Now, my daddy, he would not sit at the table and eat unless there was a bowl of rice on the table. And most of the time, Mama wouldn't want to make gravy. You know, it was hot down there in South Mississippi, and even with a little air conditioner unit running, it was still hot in that kitchen. But she would have to make a pot of rice for Daddy. This is crooked. So he would eat it with just some butter melted on it. Let me taste of this corn on the cob. It's perfect. So, I hope y'all learned something today. Learn how to cut up a chicken and fry it up the Mississippi way. Maybe we'll plan a get-together one day at a park or something, and y'all can all fly up here or drive over here, and we'll have a Glenda Sully YouTube reunion. So, I'm going to go and eat my dinner. And y'all keep on coming back. Bye, guys.